Hi, good afternoon, Shantha Mam. How are you?
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm doing pretty okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you after a long time.
Likewise. I have not been very active on the channel. So, yeah, just starting out.
Okay. So the first, I would say the congratulations for reaching up to 50,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. So how are you feeling after achieving this milestone or after completing this?
I think it's pretty okay. It's not a big deal. I think so. So, it was never on my
Exactly.
mind like I have to go where or set milestones for myself. So, it's okay.
Yes, but the another question goes to you as you were on break due to your sickness. So, how are you now and how's your health so far? Because you took a long break. You did not
Mm,
want to take, but unfortunately, due to your sickness, you
Yeah.
were on break for a long time. So, how's your health now and how are you doing?
It's pretty okay now. Still, there are some bad days. So that's the reason I'm not able to commit a proper time. And before that, I would post every single day. So that is not happening now. Just two or three videos in a week. That's what I'm doing now. It's okay. I think it will take
Yeah,
some more days.
exactly. It's very
Maybe.
difficult to upload videos every single day. For me, I did for maybe 1 month and 2 months, but to be honest, I can't do it because it takes a lot of efforts and you cannot go anywhere. I mean, to say for me, it's very difficult. Maybe today I have to go somewhere, then how I'm going to do everything. And for that, you need to have sessions in stock. Then you can just,
I,
schedule them, and all those things are very important, but I don't do it. But at least nowadays I'm trying to upload videos in alternate days. That is also pretty difficult for me.
understand because editing, especially conversations, is very time consuming. You have to listen to the entire editing, then people ask for subtitles, then you make the thumbnail for it, upload. It's not easy.
Yeah, it takes time. And second thing, finding a particular time, actually, as we were trying to have a session for very long, right? But having the
Yeah.
same time when I'm available, maybe you are not available. When you are available, I'm not available. So that's what the problem happens. Means many people will send you mail, but they are not ready to have session on that time which you are going to allot them.
Yes.
Or it becomes very difficult. Maybe they are working, they will ask you the timing in the evening, and that is the time for the family. For me, I conduct sessions, so that becomes pretty difficult to have the same time to have session with the people actually.
Yes, exactly. Especially working professionals. Only homemakers is okay, pretty okay for me to connect because we are like on the same page, right? We are you mostly free during the day, same timings, so I'm able to connect with them. But working professionals and other people, they either request for an early morning or late evening session, or on Sundays. So maximum I can have one session on Sunday because even my family is at home on Sunday, so I cannot sit and complete all the sessions. It's quite challenging, but trying to just pull through.
Yeah, exactly. I can understand. It's very difficult. Even though I go to temple, so I do not conduct sessions on Sundays. So that's why it is very difficult for people who just are working and they want me to be available for them on Sundays. I can do it on Saturdays, but not on Sundays usually because I go out, I go to temple, and sometimes I maybe I have some work to do. So that's what it is. So I try to do it Monday to Friday. And second thing, I conduct my own classes, so if I have my
Mm.
own class, I cannot schedule or reschedule them. Those are regular classes. So yes, okay. So now, particularly, what about the sickness? I heard like you got typhoid, or like what was that?
I it was actually diagnosed as a typhoid, but the thing about typhoid is it will be recurring. Maybe your fever will reduce after 2 or 3 days, and it is possible the coming week it will come back. So you have to be on a continuous course of antibiotics. So that was happening. So doctors assumed it was typhoid, but it was a co-infection of dengue. So
Mm.
in order to diagnose that, it took a lot of time. It was already like 7 or 8 days of high fever, then 2 or 3 days of gap. There was no fever. Again, I got a fever. So doctors thought it was typhoid again. So I was in the hospital for 5 or 6 days. And when it was not coming down, they again did a blood test, and there they found that the platelets had gone very low because you have to diagnose it early for dengue.
Mm-hmm.
So then there was some steroids were used, which makes the body extremely weak. So even after like 1.5 or 2 months of the sickness, I still have so much lethargy and disinterest in everything. Also, such an episode where you take a lot of time to recover, it somehow makes you depressed. It's like, God, what did I go
Yes,
just
it
go through?
does.
What if it comes back? So yeah, it was really
Yes,
tough
it
time. Still,
happens.
it was there.
I still
Yeah.
remember actually. I got typhoid like maybe in 2012 before going to Navodaya. So when I was sick for almost 1 or 1.5 months, I did not feel like going to school again. I used to feel to stay with my mom only, and I wouldn't study and all those things. So it happens when you stay with your your parents, or just you suffer from the sickness. It's very difficult to come back and show your energy in a way that you used to do it. That's what I'm asking now also. You must be feeling a little difference than 2 months ago and now. It would take time for you to come back on that same phase or same energy, I would say.
Exactly, and I do not have much resources or anybody personal to ask whether it is normal to feel this way. Because I feel that it's already 2 months, and why am I not back to normal? I'm not able to have sessions every single day. So there are days when I cannot sleep. So the next day morning, I end up like I cannot have a session today. So even today, it's quite difficult, but I thought like, you just have to push yourself and keep trying. So let us see.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That is not happening with you only. It happens actually. When you have
Mm.
such kind of sickness, it becomes very difficult for you to be hardworking and do something. Because 2 months ago, you were completely normal and you were doing every single day sessions as much as you can.
Yes.
But now it will take almost 3 or 4 months, maybe it can take for you to come back on that level. I'm absolutely right. I think so because it took a long time for me, and I used to feel like now I wouldn't study anymore. That's it. So, and even though the doctor told me when you have typhoid, he told not me to study because it puts a lot of pressure on your mind. So you don't need to do it
Mm.
because already we feel weak and a lot of weakness is there when we get a long time of sickness. So he denied to study and he said like, do not put a lot of pressure. Like, try to do little by little that would happen.
Exactly. And I also have issues with sleep already. So after this sickness and every all this episode, it's very difficult for me to fall asleep in the night. And
Mm.
sleep is one of the main aspects which will keep you active throughout the day. You have to sleep really well. I cannot go around without sleep. It's impossible for me. So, and in the morning, I have to wake up because my children need help in going to school, getting them ready. So, there is a lot of stuff going on in the morning. So, I cannot sleep in the morning. So, that is quite difficult. And during the day, we have people coming, going, maids. So, I'm still juggling to find the right sleep schedule still. Yeah, and also I lived with my parents when I was sick. So my children were here, my husband was taking care of them. So that one also was there inside of me. Like I was missing children immensely. I wanted to just be there for them. But then again, I did not want to be a burden after coming here. So when you're really sick, you need people to take care of you, like food, etc. So I just
Exactly.
waited till I was quite independent to take care of myself at least, and then I came back here. So now I'm able to take care of myself, do a bit for the children, but I'm taking it like really slow.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it will take time for you to have that energy again. But yeah, at least good. Like something is better than nothing always, right? At least you are good now and you are able to do something. That is very important, right?
Mhm.
And it happens even though after a long sickness, you lose interest in many things. Means I don't know what you are feeling now. Now you wouldn't be feeling that much of enthusiasm when doing sessions. That now, no, 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 I have to respond and I'm going to have a wonderful session today. That is very difficult to have that feeling, I feel.
Exactly. YouTube is something I want to do. I badly want to do. But when I take sessions, it's like, okay. That enthusiasm is not there, as you told. But it's my work and it is something I really love doing. I cannot stay away from uploading videos. So I like doing it. But the practically being in it, being in a session and being able to do it fruitfully, so that thing is still not coming. So I don't know. And I really want people who are watching this video, did you ever have typhoid or dengue? How much time did it take for you to recover? So I want to know from people as well.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Yes, I can understand. Just as you said about the sessions, maybe doing sessions and enjoying sessions, those two are completely different things. Maybe I can do 10 or 15 sessions in a day, but I will not be energetic, or it would be like I would feel like I'm mentally fatigued and I'm not giving my 100% at the end of the day. I conduct sessions till 11. So at the end of the day, 10:30, 10, like, 40, it becomes very difficult for me to be that energetic, right? Because it's night, I would be dozing off, or maybe I would be like feeling sleepy at the time. But then also I try my level best to be active as much as I can. So because if I'm not active, my student will sleep in front of me. So that's how it is exactly. So okay, so nowadays do you conduct regular classes for your students? And I think you were on break completely because you were not able to do anything. So what about the regular classes? Have you started again?
Like even before I fell sick, I was just tutoring one person video and one person audio. That's all. So it was already very slow. And then it was the month of October. So my children will have their holidays. So I made sure to stop all the classes by September. So right now I'm not taking any classes, and I do not intend to also in the near future. So it's actually seems impossible to me at this moment. I keep thinking, how was I taking sessions? How was I uploading every day? How was I taking classes? Oh, it's imaginary for me now. But my only focus will be YouTube from here on.
Yeah, now you have like 50,000 subscribers. Better to upload content frequently as much as you can. That is very good for you at this moment. It can pick up and it can reach to the next level. Now you would be looking for the 100K. And if you would do it consistently, that is going to happen very early. Like see Rajni Verma, like she got like 63 now and she's going really fast. So her channel is going really well at this moment. So that's how it is. So now if you will make the consistency and if you will upload the content frequently, that is going to pay you off. You don't need to take a lot of sessions, I would say, at regular classes. But I had some questions to you, or I have some questions to you related to those classes. When you used to conduct the sessions, what kind of activities you used to include while training to them? And means, I mean to say, talking on various topics, or what kind of activities generally you conduct for your students? You used to do it because nowadays you're not doing it.
Yeah, I used to conduct only one-on-one sessions. And I wouldn't say actually activity, because the people who came to me usually were like people who do not have anyone to practice English with. So that was their only concern, and they wanted regular practice of speaking English, which is way more easier than teaching people, right? So they just need practice of talking English.
Exactly.
Yeah, we would choose a random topic, not random, I would have planned for it, and we would discuss questions about it, points and their views, different points related to the topic. It was very much fun. I mean, they were like intermediates already, so not exactly activity, I would say, because I don't know, somehow the person also was not interested in activity. He just wanted a speaking practice because he didn't have anyone to talk with him in English. And when you talk to fluent speakers, I think that is enough for you. Every day, if you're talking to fluent speakers, slowly their language will come within you. So that is the importance of just at least keep talking. Doesn't matter you're learning or you're doing some kind of activity, just be in touch with people who are fluent, and your English will improve.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Same thing happened with me also, as I have been training people for the past 3 years. But in the beginning, or maybe the 2 years, in the beginning of 2 years, I got students who wanted to have conversational practice only. So I felt like it's very easy to do it, and I did not evolve myself as a trainer. But now I am getting students on like they come from the different levels, so I need to go very deep into it, and I try to understand their problems, so I give them solutions with a grammar also. I never ever thought of teaching grammar to anyone, but at least now I have to help them a bit, that you are making this mistake. But few of my students, I trained a guy from Chennai for 1.5 years, and we had only conversations, and I enjoy it. Like we were more like a friends, only talking and discussing a lot of things. So I felt like it's very nice. But now I get students on, they are very, everyone has a different level. So now I need to introduce many activities. That's why I'm asking this question to you, that what kind of activities are particularly helpful for them. Yes, talking to a native speaker, not a fluent speaker, is always helpful. but some people need some extra help, right? Because they are not in that position when, even though if I bring any topic, they are ready to talk about it, they cannot. So that's why now I need to introduce some shadowing, maybe like, describing the pictures, or all those activities, or telling their mistakes, or maybe writing some sentence, writing on some topics, so at least they can improve their writing a bit, which can help their spoken English too. Because if somebody is already, I would say, A2 or B1, they do not
Mm,
need a lot of beginning things. They can talk to
mm,
you and whatever you come across. But when it comes
mm.
to the people who are not very much aware of their grammatical mistakes and things, I need to introduce all those things for them, maybe the recording, or I need to listen to their recording, that what kind of mistakes they do commonly. So that's why I'm asking this question to you. Otherwise, I enjoyed throughout my journey, because I did not feel like doing something as a trainer. I felt it's very nice every day come with the topic and talk to. Sometimes they will also prepare the topic and they will speak like a speech. I used to train a guy, and he was in army, so he used to prepare topic from his side, and I used to listen to him only, and I used to give him
Mm.
a bit feedback regarding his speech or maybe the correction. So it was pretty easier, to be honest. But now I'm getting students on from the different levels, so now I need to introduce a lot of activities and many things for them, so they can, it can be helpful for them to get the right tone of the language, or the right sentence structure, or right way of using adjectives, nouns, pronouns, because they make mistakes with it. So that's how it is, because you cannot deny when you are doing this for the full time. You have to accept
Yes,
it, that you cannot say no, 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 I'm going to train only who are here for the conversations. So that's what I feel like, now I need to improve, and I'm doing it. I'm working really hard. I'm trying to find out some, all the time I think like what kind of activities I can conduct for them, which is going to be helpful. But it takes a lot of time, even though if you do shadowing, or maybe the reading practice, or the topic discussions which I give them, that takes a lot of time. So that's how it is. Okay, but at least for you it was good, and you got the students who were into practice, because that is very
yes,
fun journey. There you
yes.
do not need to work really hard, only you need to talk to them. It is like, your speaking partner. Even though you are practicing with them, they are practicing with you, and you are practicing with them to become better. That's what happens.
Yes, yes. And in that case, I would say you're knocking on the wrong doors because it is never my intention to be a trainer, full-time trainer. No. YouTube is first priority, then training because obviously I'm very easygoing. I'm not hardworking. If I wish to, I would do classes also. I would do YouTube also. But I want to take it easy, honestly. I want to live life just
Yeah.
like success.
Okay, that's great.
Earn
But
fame,
uh
earn money. They are never on my list.
no, earn money is not in my in that list. But for me, it is very important to have sufficient money. I'm not getting from YouTube, right? So I need to do something else as well, because I'm growing up, and I need to choose something from where I can get not at least a lot of money, then sufficient, or maybe good income. So that's what I'm planning. Because if I'm not getting from YouTube, then what can I do? Because my YouTube is not picking that early. Even though you were on a break for a month and a half, but again you're back, and your channel is back to the same track. You got like 19 or 20,000 views in that the video of that chat gpt. She learned from chat gpt, so your channel is picking again. But I'm struggling to get more views from the last year. So that's how it is. So that's why for me, I cannot take YouTube as a primary. Otherwise, I don't know how long I have to wait for it. So that's why primarily I'm training students. At the same time, I'm doing YouTube. But if YouTube will pick in that way, like it is doing for you people like Rajini and your channel, and then it is good, well and good. I will completely focus on it, and I will try to do as much as I can. But I cannot sit without doing anything, because I don't get sufficient money from YouTube at this moment as well.
Definitely, we are in different phases of life, right? So for me, it is okay to take easy now,
Exactly.
but for you, definitely no, because and nobody can, sit and wait for YouTube. Even though views are good, you know how much we get paid for 1,000 views. It's barely anything. So nobody can, rely on the money we get from YouTube. Anytime it can, it's not very loyal. So it
Yeah,
is possible,
exactly. So for you,
throughout.
it's okay because you're taking care of your family, your kids. At the same
Yes,
time, you are doing something that is well and good, and you're enjoying as well. You are keeping in touch with the language, so that is very good. But for me, I need to do something serious, right? So I cannot say to the student, no, 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 only come to me because I want to speak English with you. don't come here like if you expect anything from me. So that's what I cannot say, but I have to work really hard for it and I'm ready to do it. So but because YouTube is something, I don't know like how long it will take me for to reach on that level where one video will go up and now and then it takes me like maybe 6 months or 1 year to just when one video goes up to 20 or 25K, or maybe from the last 6 months I did not reach even a 10,000 in a video.
Mm.
But I'm working hard and I'm posting content actually regularly. I'm trying to improve my quality as much as I can. I'm doing it. But yeah, but I'm fine and I'm happy with it because YouTube is something which is helping me to get students. At the same time, it is boosting my confidence. I'm interacting with the people. So that's what I'm enjoying. Means otherwise, I have to go to any offline institute and I have to teach and train there. There also,
Right.
how people pay. Only the businessmen
Mm.
are getting money. The directors are getting money out of it. They are not paying to the trainers, and trainers are not paid on time also. So at least I'm self-employed and I get money on time and I get money in advance. So that is well and good. So that's why I'm trying to make the balance between YouTube and sessions both. I cannot rely on one.
Mm. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So that's why you did not do a lot of activities. But tell me a little bit about Ing Talkie when you used to take sessions on Ing Talkie, how it was for you.
It was the same thing. We would get students from the platform. So that was the only difference. It was the same conversation, interaction. There was not exactly like do activity with that person. So we would get some topics and we just have to talk. We have to correct their mistakes. So that is how it was. But being self-employed is different from being answerable to someone else, right? So, but the experience was good. It's just like the sessions you see online. There are a lot of sessions of being talkie also on YouTube, so we should check. So it was the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I learned and I picked up that only you have to talk to people because on those platforms only trainers do that. They come up with their topic and if you're ready to talk off the topic without any topic, talk to them. But if you want to
Yes.
talk about the topic, that's okay. So means you don't have to go very deep down into it to find out the roots that oh okay the root cause of your problem is this because you are making just mistakes with the present perfect continuous all the time because you get only 15 minutes to talk and maybe after 6 months again you will meet the same person and
Mm.
then again he will ask ma'am how are you and how are the things with you. So that's why I felt, but as I'm taking regular sessions so I need to be really good at it and I'm happy doing just happily doing it because
Mm.
yeah, but I want to grow my YouTube channel. That is also my concern. But let's see how long it will take to reach on that level. But at the same point of
Mm.
time, I would love to conduct sessions as well. Because why I conduct regular sessions? Because it is good for my regular practice as
Okay.
well, right?
Mm.
Because
Mm.
YouTube is something sometimes if we are on a break means as I would say like last year I went to my hometown due to my sister's marriage. So I was on a break for 2 months and I did not do a lot of things for YouTube. Already I scheduled videos for YouTube once in a week, 7 to 8 videos,
Mhm.
and I did not do anything
Mm.
particularly. But at least I was taking 1 or 2 sessions at that time also to be consistent with my fluency.
Exactly. Yeah. Even I tried my best when I was like pretty okay because the symptoms started really early, but still I was, let us do stretch this as far as I can because I didn't want to exactly just be idle and not do anything. But when things went out of hand, I couldn't do. So it was, and even after recovering, I kept postponing it for more than 10 days. I was like, let's do it tomorrow. Let's start tomorrow. So that thing, I was never interested to start back again. Many people kept asking me, where have you gone? Why are you not posting even personally and through mails? So I thought, anyway, I cannot give it up. This is something I have to do sooner or later. So once you start doing it, slowly you will pick up. Otherwise, you'll just keep procrastinating. I'll do it tomorrow, something. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is better
exactly.
not to
Even
do
though the
something.
I got the comments in my channel too that where is Shantha Mam now? So people were texting, yes, exactly. They wanted to know, like, because you were posting content regularly and people used to watch it, but completely gone for 1 month without any notification, then people need some description that why are you not there? If they like your content and particularly they watch you, so that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's really, we are more than happy that you are back and you are trying to do at least something is better than nothing always. And I'm so happy that, and I hope that you will get better soon and you will be enthusiastic again the way you used to be. So that is going to help people or your watchers to get the same energy they expect from you. So yes, that's it for today, and I'm really happy that you took out time in that phase of your life where you don't want to have sessions. But thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you for doing it.
Thank you so much. It's always pleasure talking to you.